Welcome to Marauder 5 for Wednesday, January 15th. I'm Vincent Amar.
And I'm Chris Ramos. Seniors, make sure you come out and vote on the senior standouts for the 2020 yearbook. The voting will take place on Wednesday and Thursday in front of room 201 during lunch.
Students taking college courses, your fall textbooks are due back to Miss Reeves in the library no later than Friday, January 24th. After the 24th, they'll be marked overdue, and overdue books can keep you from enjoying the end-of-the-year events. The library is open before school, after school, and at lunch, but closed in the beginning of 5th period each day.
Attention all new and returning student athletes interested in joining the 2020 swim team that did not attend Tuesday's meeting. There will be a mandatory meeting on Thursday, January 16th in room 624. The meeting will begin at 12, so bring your lunch.
Boys golf will be having their first preseason meeting on Thursday, January 16th at lunch in room B41. Anyone interested in playing golf for the Marauders this spring, please plan on attending this informational meeting about the upcoming season with Coach Hutchins and Coach Hochberg.
Anyone interested in playing baseball in the spring should attend a mandatory informational meeting today in room 411 at lunch. Please see Mr. Fowler if you have any questions.
And now is an update on pop culture news.
Set in the X-Men Marvel Universe, The New Mutants has released a new trailer and release date. The film was originally set for an April 2018 release, with the trailer being released in 2017. The film's 2018 release was pushed back to February 2019 in order not to clash with the release of Deadpool 2. However, a negative response from critics led to a third delay in order to reshoot the film to add more horror elements. The film is a mix of superhero and horror, following teenage mutants locked in a facility and trying to escape. The film stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Maisie Williams, Charlie Heaton, and Blue Hunt. The New Mutants is set to release on April 3, 2019. Recently, the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards show aired, being hosted by the controversial comedian Ricky Gervais, including awards for those involved in film and television. Some standout winners include Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks receiving Lifetime Achievement Awards. Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy went to Taron Egerton for Rocketman, while the Best Award for a Drama was awarded to Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, becoming the second actor to win a Golden Globe for the role of the Joker. Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy went to Awkwafina in The Farewell, while the Best Actress Award for a Drama was given to Renee Zellweger for Judy. The Best Pictures went to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for Musical or Comedy, while 1917 took home the award for Best Drama as well as Best Director. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood walked away with the most awards, including Brad Pitt for Supporting Actor, Best Musical or Comedy, and Best Screenplay as written by Quentin Tarantino. That's all for today's segment, Marauders. See you next time.
Hey Marauders, it's Alan here, back with the latest ASB news. Just a reminder to purchase your parking permit in order to park in the parking lots. Failure to visibly show your permit will result in a ticket from the San Diego Police Department. ASB cards are $20 and you can purchase them to get good discounts on items. Also, follow ASB on Instagram. Well, that's all for me, but before I toss it back to the desk, let's get a 1-minute history lesson from Mr. Tesaro.
All right, so this is a history lesson that relates to the Great Migration and post-World War I, where a large number of Southern blacks migrated northward. One of the cities they migrated to was Chicago. And during the summer of 1919 at Lake Michigan, a young African-American named Eugene Williams was swimming in Lake Michigan. And Lake Michigan at the time was segregated not by law, but by custom. And Eugene Williams drifted into the white section of Lake Michigan, and white beachgoers threw rocks at him. He subsequently drowned, which caused a lot more racial violence and tensions and animosity in the city of Chicago at the time. The police unfortunately never investigated his murder. Blacks were forced out of white neighborhoods, and that's the story of Eugene Williams and the Chicago race riots of 1919.
Well, that's all we got for today's show, Marauders. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the latest information on school activities and more. I'm Vincent Amar.
And I'm Chris Ramos. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Marauders.